Some 2 weeks back, His Excellency had constituted the body CROSSIER to look at ensuring that the local government elections are prosecuted to a logical conclusion. And CROSSIER would not carry out their legitimate function without political parties. And political parties, though they have all gathered together in one umbrella, they call the Inter-Party Advisory Council. So we have the special advisor to His Excellency on Inter-Party Affairs, Honorable Nkoyo Tu, who is right here in the studio to shed more light on what is happening in that area. So good to have you join us, Honorable. Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you, MC Joe.
And welcome to Weekend Politics.
Thank you very much.
And let me say Happy New Month. This is the first time we are seeing this month. Happy New Month.
I wish you the same.
Now, let's quickly start. We'd like you to give us an overview of how it has been since you assumed office as Special Advisor Inter-Party Affairs. How has it been?
Well, first of all, I want to thank the Executive Governor of Cross River State, Prince Senator Basi Edeto II, for the opportunity he has given to me to be SA Inter-Party, the first female SA Inter-Party in Cross River State. It has not been easy from one meeting to the other. Whenever a responsibility is being given to you, it is time to act. When I came on board, I tried to meet with different political groups, IPAC, we have CNPP and other political groups. It has not been easy, it's a difficult task, but with my experiences in politics, I've been able to surmount so many issues and set the ball rolling.
Great. Now, Honorable, you gave a very beautiful perspective. Indeed, in the history of Cross River State nascent democracy, this is the first time we are having a woman, be the Special Advisor Inter-Party Affairs. Now, it has always been dominated by the male gender. How do you navigate and overcome the challenges or biases in Inter-Party Affairs?
Well, it has not been easy. If you can recollect, when I came on board, there's some group of persons who wrote a petition to the governor to either to sack the SA Inter-Party or to, bring in a man, that a woman cannot function in this capacity very well. But albeit, as a politician that I am, I've been able to make them know that what a man can do, a woman can do more better, because I have all the technical know-how. I know what to do, I know my onions, I know when to do it and when not to do. Maybe that is why His Excellency entrusted me with this office, knowing that I can handle this office very well.
Great. So I'm sure you've been able to overcome those challenges.
Yes. As a mother, and in that office, we mothers were peacemaker. No matter what the challenges are, we try to manage it and make sure peace reigns.
Yeah. Now, talking about being a mother, how do you handle or how do you balance the demands of your office and your family responsibilities?
Well, my children are grown-ups. They know when duty calls for their mother and when she has to be with them. But I try to make sure that none of these two conflict with each other. I face my official work perfectly well, and I also treat the family way very well. So none comes in between. Yes.
Oh, great. Now let's look at you. You superintend over a department that you have very conflictual people around you. Now, political parties is being said to have very conflictual, times when it has to do with interest. Yeah, when it has to do with, they say there's no permanent friend, but permanent interest. Now, we'd like you to share those conflicts that you faced so far and how you were able to handle them.
Before now, political parties are filled with conflict. Conflict has been there. It's something we cannot change. During 2019 election, we saw what happened between Osani and Senator John Wanino. You understand? But at the end of the day, they were able to settle their differences. Right now, like in Labour Party, I am of Labour Party. I'm the state woman leader of Labour Party. We have two factions in Labour Party. NNPP has factions, ABGA, and other political parties. These things are in there. You know, so we can't take it away. But being the ASA Inter-Party, I am doing everything possible to make sure we bring peace into these parties. You understand? Bring peace, trying to settle issues in inter-party and intra-party to make sure that there is a level playing ground. Because all of this we are trying to do is to make sure that the forthcoming local government elections goes down very well. You know, all parties will have their free, fair elections. There will be no conflict, no confusion of any sort. So I'm trying my best as the ASA Inter-Party to make sure I bring in peace, try to settle whatever conflict. But no matter how I try to, like I earlier told you, these things has always been there, and it will also be there.
Okay, you know, I must really appreciate His Excellency for bringing, you know, a woman party from Labour Party, you know, to be the center. It really shows that it's one man. Yeah, and that reminds me of the speech he made, that is going to run a government that is all inclusive, and your appointment speaks to that very fact. Now let's look at the inter-party, the IPAC, Inter-Party Advisory Committee. How is your relationship with them? And what is really the crisis? Because we had crisis of palliative, crisis of writing later that you should be withdrawn as the ASA, and all of that. What's really the crisis with IPAC?
Well, like I earlier said, you know, it's just like a woman that gives birth to different children for different men. They can never agree. So the confusion and this crisis has been there. Talking of palliative, when the palliative came to my office, they gave my office 400 bags. And being that His Excellency is a man that loves transparency, that is what I did. I took pains to arrange the palliative party by party. You understand? So, but when these parties came, some people were of the opinion that I should give them all. And I said, no. What my master says is that there must be transparency so that tomorrow nobody will go back and say I didn't get mine. So I tried to share it party by party, but there was a lot of confusion, but that has been sorted out.
Okay, great. Yes. So as a matter of fact, I'd like to find out what's the critical role IPAC plays, you know, in all of this, because recently we saw on the papers that are demanding that the state government should have consulted them before the local government. Do they have any critical role to play as regards to, you know, consulting?
Well, IPAC's role is only to advise, and I think they were not informed very well, because state government don't conduct local government elections. Local government elections are being conducted by CROSEC, being an independent body. So in this case, they can only advise, but they can't tell the government what to do, and their advice must be in tandem with the law.
Okay, now let's look at the level of awareness. Now, we are hoping that the CROSEC, like you said, would have to release a timetable for every political party to, you know, start planning. Already, there is a serious preparation ongoing, you know, behind the scene. But we'd like to find out what's the level of awareness your office is creating with stakeholders to ensure effective participation, you know, political parties in the forthcoming local government elections.
Thank you very much, FC Joe. The first preparation I will embark on is a local government tour to be able to talk to the masses, to educate the electorate, and also have town hall meetings with stakeholders, telling them why they should all come out and vote a candidate of their choice. Because if you can't come out to vote, tomorrow if there's a problem in your local government, you can't say anything. That's why I must go around local governments, tell them they need to come out on that day with their PVC to indicate why they must come out to vote. To also have town hall meetings to discuss with stakeholders to chart a way forward, how we are going to push this, how we are going to do the local government election, how everything will go very well, because His Excellency has promised us that the forthcoming local government election will be very free and fair.
Okay, great. So I know you are a very busy person, and this is one period that your attention is needed in every thing that has to do with politics. Let's get your message for Cross Riverians, especially those watching this weekend politics right now.
To my fellow Cross Riverians, I want to beg us to keep praying for our governor, His Excellency Prince Bassey Edetutu. Keep supporting him. We have seen what he has done in Cross River State, just 1 year and few months, a tremendous change. Let us keep supporting him. We know that after every election is governance, and that is what we are doing. There's no time to murmur, time to complain. When people were like, Prince is not giving people appointments, and whenever I'm talking to them, I said, I am not of APC, I'm of Labour Party. It shows that he has everybody at heart. Let us all come together, support the government, support the wife of the government, Reverend Mrs. Ayowan Bassey Edetutu. We've seen what these people are doing in Cross River State. I can bet us that in 2 years, we have few months to 2 years, the Cross River State of today will be better than what it used to be. And during my interface with the governor on these local government elections, he has said that any candidate from any party that emerges, whether councillor or chairman, is going to work with everybody. It shows that he wants a level playing ground for the local government elections. So I want to beg us, my people out there, please, let us go in search of our PVCs. Keep our PVCs handy to be able to go out that day to vote for that man, that woman that we want to represent us in our country.
Great. Thank you so very much. I had the pleasure of talking with Honorable Nkoyo Otu, Special Advisor to the Governor on Inter-Party Affairs. What a way to end it. Thank you so very much, SA. And as we are pushing towards the elections proper, we'll be having more of your presence here in the studio.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so we've headed there from Special Advisor, Inter-Party Affairs, and we'll take a very short break. When we are back, my next guest would be here to answer some questions as regards the local government election. Weekend politics will be coming back shortly. Don't go anywhere. Stay.